Hey guys, it's Rob Caputo. I'm in Van Saun Park in Paramus, New Jersey. This is a beautiful park. It's got a zoo in here. Very, very nice day. And I'm here with Dominic to talk about his 1969 Chevelle SS. And believe it or not, this is for sale. So he's gonna talk to us about it, tell us a little bit about the history, kind of walk us through what he's done to it. There's a lot of things that he's done to this thing. Frame off restoration, unbelievable. When I saw this car like about a month ago, I would say, I was really shocked. I mean, it just kind of, one of the best looking cars out there. So I had to talk to him, and when I asked him if it was for sale, he said yes. And he told me a little bit about it then, so I want to share it with you so that you guys can decide whether or not this is going to be your next car. This is Talking with Cars. Hey Dominic, how you doing?
Good.
Good, good. Hey, thank you so much for meeting up with me this afternoon. I appreciate it. I was really anxious to meet up with you and talk to you about this. I know it's been a few weeks. I had a little camera issue, but we got that all resolved, and here we are to talk about your car. So
great.
Walk us through this Chevelle SS, you know, from beginning to end. Where did you find the original carcass of the car, and walk us through the entire thing?
Okay, so I found the car in Florida. I'm the second owner. When I got the car, you know, sight unseen, I wasn't very happy with the way it was. You know, I've done heavy collision auto body for 38 years.
You're probably cautious about what you buy too. You know, you're going to inspect every little thing. And
yeah, well, you know, when people put pictures of cars up on the internet, sometimes the pictures can be very deceitful, you know, like they're not telling the truth.
Yeah,
of what
exactly.
You're seeing.
Like they're hiding something.
Yeah, so what happened was when I got the car, I wasn't really happy with the condition of it. I thought it was going to be in much better condition than it was. But long and behold, when I first got the car, there were a couple of things I didn't realize how I got lucky with the car. The cal tag on this car shows code 72.
I saw that. I mean, I saw that in one of your advertisements.
Yeah, and what that means is when guys get cars like these Chevelles, it's hard to tell if the car is a real true SS or not. Without the build sheet in the back of the seat, underneath the seat,
right,
it's hard to prove these cars are SS's.
True.
So where I got lucky in this sense is by that cal tag showing that color code 72. What that means is in 1969, they only offered this Hugger Orange on the SS.
Only on the SS.
It wasn't offered on any other car except the SS.
So you knew right there because it had the 72.
So I knew right there instantly that the car was a true SS. The guy told me it was a true SS when I bought it, but you know, just like the pictures were, he could say anything he wants.
Yeah, very true.
It does show on the bill of sale, though, when I purchased the car, it does show the fact that it does show SS on the paperwork.
It did?
But there's still no build sheet, so it's very hard to prove.
That's true. That's true.
So with that being said, I was very excited that I could prove the car was an SS.
Cool.
With that being said, you know, when I got the car, I wasn't very excited about the way it was. So if I felt I had to change the motor and I had to change this and I had to change that, I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to do a frame-off restoration and do it the right way. And
you certainly did. I mean, I could tell the amount of love and the attention to detail.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, you'll find that every wire in this car is brand new. You'll notice on my distributor, no wires are crossed. You won't see any wires. It took me 6 hours to wire that.
To wire that up?
Just to wire that the correct way. So I did put a lot of extra time into this car than most other guys would. You know, my intention was to keep the car for a little while, but it turns out that unfortunately I have to sell it. So with that being said, you know, it's a 1969 Chevelle Super Sport. It's got a 454. It's 620 horse.
So this is a crate engine that you had built?
This is a Generation 6 crate engine that I had a race car builder build for me, the motor.
Wow. Did a fantastic job. And the colors and everything. It's just
that's the original
perfect
color. I painted this car myself. Free-handed the stripes. These stripes don't come on a 1969 Chevelle Super Sport. The stripes that you see on this car go from 70 to 72. So what I did was, I liked the way it looked on the 69, so what I did was I free-handed them onto the car. I bought the stencils. I measured the stencils exactly from what they were on the 70 to 72, and I applied them onto this car.
Are you an artist? I mean, are you like, to do that
I'm
is
pretty
just
crafty.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I got a steady hand.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the suspension system, the front end suspension.
It's got a QA1 suspension all the way around. I believe it's a series. If you go to QA1's website, I believe it's a series 2.
Okay.
QA1 suspension. It's got Willwood braking all the way around.
Nice.
It's got a 700 R4 transmission that was built by Pat Barrett from Level 10.
Oh, very cool.
And it's got a Curry rear end, brand new Curry rear end with 373s.
Okay.
So the car is set up.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
Everything. What I did was, it is a modded car, but what I did was, I tried to keep it as stock as possible when I rebuilt it. What I mean by that is, anything that was in the car originally, I just replaced new.
Okay.
So that's what I basically did. I reupholstered the seats myself.
Jeez.
Brand new headliner, dash, every single nut, bolt, and clip wire is brand new in this car.
This is one of those vehicles where it's just like, it's almost better than showroom. You know, you see it and you're just like, just blown away.
Sheet metal wise, the whole car is original except for the 2 doors and the 2 fenders and the hood.
Okay.
I do have the original hood, the SS hood.
Oh, you do?
Like I said, I'm not a fan of panels that are patched or got any
you wanted
kind
a solid
of rust or cancer on it. If it shows that, I'm not happy unless I have a new.
Oh, I don't blame you.
The floorboards in this car are solid. Solid floors. You can eat off the bottom in this car.
Did you say this car was originally from Florida?
Florida car,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
So the Florida cars, you tend to find solid cars.
Okay.
Because of the drive. It's disc brakes all the way around. Normally, these cars had drum brakes in the back, but I converted it to disc brakes in the back, which most guys do.
Yeah.
You know.
That's nice. Now, who did all this paint job?
That's actually, if you look at the air cleaner R and you look at this R, I just came out with this technique about 6 months ago. And what I did was I started a new business where I can apply artwork onto the engine air cleaners. And I also do under hood murals and trunk murals.
Interesting.
And, you know, it's vinyl wrapped.
Okay.
I actually have this picture in my bathroom. Yeah, this picture.
Perfect for Halloween.
My whole bathroom is done like a castle.
Oh, jeez.
And this is on the wall. It looks pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But you know, the
liner and everything.
Carpet that my friend gave me, but what it does is it contours. It has no backing on it.
Oh, okay.
So what it does is, with no backing on it, it'll contour to whatever you lay it on.
Oh, nice.
And that's what I liked about this. And it was pretty cheap too. It wasn't that expensive.
Yeah, and it looks great.
Yeah, you know, the stock.
Soft.
Yeah, the stock way is just a rubber mat with a with a spare tire supposed to go over in this area, but I just felt it looked nicer like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And son family, I kind of grew up at this gas station. That's how I actually got into automobiles and cars and racing, is because I grew up at a gas station, more or less. And one of the guys there, he's my best friend, father / whatever you want to call it. And he just called me Nietzsche one day, and it just stuck.
And that was your nickname from that point
forward.
That
was my nickname. That was my nickname from 10 years old and on. So
that's so cool.
He calls me Nietzsche.
Yeah, Nietzsche. There you go.
My name's Dominic. Dominique.
Yeah.
So he calls me Nietzsche. He with me my whole life.
Very cool. Now you said that the wiring and stuff like that. Did you say that the wiring was brand new?
Every piece of wiring in this car is brand. There's not one wire in here that is old.
Unreal.
Under the carpet, underneath the, every light in this car works. The clock works. Everything works.
All the interior stuff.
It's like a brand new factory car.
Yeah.
Originally, the plans I had for this car was, when I got it, before I knew that this orange was the original color for this, I was actually going to have somebody airbrush all Marvel characters throughout the whole car.
Marvel character.
And I was going to bring it to Comic-Con and use it as a show car.
Oh, very neat.
But after I found out that was the original color, and that proved this car was an SS, that deal went out the window.
You want to talk about the interior a little bit? I'll go in on the other side.
The interior is pretty much, stock
Standard.
interior. The only thing that's really not stock in this car, as far as the interior goes, is the tack.
The tack, okay.
Everything else is original. I mean, the car. The only thing I did do to throw some color in it was on the speakers. I kind of masked those original black covers from the stereo, and I put a little orange in the car.
Paint them a similar color.
That is the same color.
That is the same exact color? Cool.
The radio is not a stock radio. It's just, you know, a radio I purchased for the car. Usually these cars came with AM and I believe just AM radios. But everything, the lighter works, the glove box light works, everything works.
Awesome.
The only thing that's not stock is the mirror.
Yeah.
You know, the mirror, I kind of put like a little, you know, dress it up a little bit. But there's all new ductwork, all new carpeting, all new pedals. The whole entire dash is brand new. Everything is new in this car. Seat belts.
Seats.
That's the original rear upholstery from '69.
Wow. Wow, it's in such great condition.
I know. That I was amazed at that myself.
I mean, no cracking, no nothing.
No, I was pretty amazed at that.
That's so cool. So Dominic, this is for sale.
I got 2.5 years, 4,728 hours.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's an extraordinary amount, you know, and it must be so difficult to let this one go, but you are letting it go.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're looking for...
the price I'm asking is $100,000.
$100,000, okay.
That's my asking price.
And you're not interested in any trades or anything like that? Okay, because I know people tend to ask if that's an option.
Yeah, no, I've had a couple of people ask me for trade. The whole idea of me selling the car, I'm moving.
Okay.
So that's unfortunate. You know, I mean, if I don't sell the car, it's going to come to Aruba with me. So, because that's where I move. I'm moving to Aruba, and I'd like to sell it before I go.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
So that's pretty much the reason I'm selling it. I'm not selling it because there's anything wrong or anything. The car is immaculate, it's a brand new car, but
it's a new stage of your life. You're moving on. You're going to Aruba, and you're moving.
You know,
and you'll have a new project down there.
Probably.
I'm sure.
I'm always finding something to do out there. You know, I'll probably find a car out there I'll end up doing out there.
Yeah. Well, Dominic, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And if anyone's got any questions or anything like that, we'll put your information down below in the description.
Give me a call,
We'll share it on different social media sites, and hopefully we'll be able to sell this for you.
Yeah, I hope so. That'd be great.
Yeah, it's just a perfect example of a 1969 Chevelle SS. So
there's other details about this car that I did that a lot of guys really don't tend to. So like when I ran the fuel lines and the brake lines through the frame rails, I put fuel line around the pipes because I didn't want the metal of the lines fraying up against the frame.
Oh, interesting.
So those are little details that a lot of people, you know, inside the doors, I put insulation on the inside of the doors to keep the sound down. There's double padding underneath the floor of the car, on the seats.
You know, I mean, I always hear the stories about how much you invest in a vehicle like this, and you're never going to get it all 100% back.
No way.
You know, I'm sure you're going to get some people who are interested, and some people are going to they're going to have some questions, so they'll reach out to you, and then they can go over all these details. So thanks, Dominic. I do appreciate it.
No problem.
Looks like this place is filling up, so we're going to have to move out.
This place is crazy. We couldn't pick a worse spot.
But thanks again, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.